Hello out there. I'm giving you a quick screencast tutorial on how to get started with Thinglink. I am already logged in, so if you have not created an account, you want to do that. This shows me, shows my name. These are a few Thinglinks that I've created for people or from people that I follow. I only follow one right now. But once you get your account created, what you want to do is click the Create button, and for some reason it seems like you have to click it twice. And what you do to get started is just add your image that's going to be your background. I'm assuming that for this project it will be a book cover, but you might have been creative and thought of something different. You can either drag it and drop it there. I, for some reason, tend to just save them to my computer and then grab them. So I found the title and I clicked it, and now it's putting that on as my background. One feature that you can use if your background is not, if your picture is not the right size or whatever, you can go over and you can fit it, whatever you would like to do. You could go ahead and title your project right now if you wanted. I'm going to call it All American Boys Thinglink. Okay, and then the fun begins. You click here, it says click to add tag, and so a tag is a link to one of the resources that you're sharing. So you just click this and you can move it wherever you want it to go. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to be starting with sources from the Iowa Core because I know that's been something that's been giving some people issues. And so one of the standards that I'm linking to is Social Studies 9 through 12, H for History 4, and that's essential concept or skill, understanding the role of individuals and groups within a society as promoters of change or the status quo. So I've highlighted that already and I've cut it and I have put it into a Word doc. Let's see if I can show you where that is. Document 2. I don't know where it is. It's down here somewhere. But anyway, I have it ready on a Word doc. And then I have this as a link that's ready for when I go back to my Thinglink, because what it wants is for you to add your URL. So I'm just going to paste that. It's really simple. And that says Iowa History Core. I could do just that, and here's where some people are having struggles. They think that this is all that happens, and then it brings up a blank picture, but it's not until you go to this and save image at the very bottom that it will actually take you to more than just this core picture. So I'm going to go back to and find my Word doc. And my Word doc is where I've saved that text. So here I'm going to highlight that. And then I will go back now to my Thinglink, and I'm going to paste in the text that just states which standard I'm trying to go to. At first I was confused because I thought I had to upgrade to be able to do this. But that's just to be able to change some other things. So I don't have to do that. So now, let's see if I can, whoopsies, if I can click some things over here so I can hit save tag, and then it still isn't going to show everything until I hit save image. So then now, if I were to share this with someone and they hovered over that link, it would show that I'm hitting that 9 through 12 History 4 standard. They could click here and it would take them to that. It won't take them to the exact specific standard there just because of the functionality of this website, but they can get down to that and then they can see which standard you've linked to. So that's kind of a big problem that's been bothering some people that I wanted to make sure I addressed. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my Thinglink and I'm going to add some more things because that was the hardest part. So now let's go to more fun stuff. Another thing we need to do is add companion resources or companion books. And so now, since I've saved it so you could see this, I hit edit. And so now I'm free again. This little plus sign means I can add other tags. So since I'm going to add, instead of one of the standards, I'm going to add a companion book. So I'm going to click here. And I already have one of my companion books picked. Oh, where did I put it? On Amazon. And I have How It Went Down, which deals with an issue that happened in a neighborhood and the different people's perspectives, which is very similar but yet different, of course, from what happens in All American Boy. And so now I'm going to go back to All American Boy, and in this tag I'm going to add, I'll paste the Amazon. It doesn't have to be from Amazon, but something just to let teachers know, here's the title, here's the information about the book, when it was published and all of that. Here's if you want to buy it, but if you knew that they could get it at your school library or something, you could add that in your text over here. So I'm going to hit save. Oh, you know what? I meant to change the color on that. I wonder if I can edit it. Okay, so yes, I'm going to go back here. There are a few things you can do without having to upgrade and pay the fee. So I'm going to change the companion books to a red tag, and now I'll hit save. That's just something even in the example I shared with you that just makes it easier and a little more organized than just a whole bunch of dots. If you can color code them, you don't have to. It's not part of your grading requirement. It's just visually appealing and a little more organized. Then I hit save image. So right now I have 2 links uploaded so far. Now for this assignment, since I know enough about this book that I can talk about why it's credible and why it's a good resource, if you're using Thinglink, you don't have to write an annotated bibliography. Just be ready to explain why it's of quality and why it is a good connection, and the same with your core connections as well as articles that you're going to find in audio visual. If you choose to do this by word, then you will write a complete annotated bibliography, and if you need help with that, let me know. But I would highly recommend using Thinglink for this project, because then you don't have to write an annotated bibliography, but also then it gives you experience using this pretty cool tool that you can also use with students. And I'd be glad to share with you some examples that I've used with students, or that my husband, a science teacher, has used with his students. So I hope this helps, and feel free to let me know if you have any other questions. And I look forward to seeing these great projects that you're working on.